Listen up, space cadets. You think your local weather is bad? You think a heat wave or a blizzard is inconvenient? Pack your bags because we are going on a suicide mission through the solar system. And I promise you, by the time we're done, you'll be begging to come back to Earth. We are touring every single planet to see exactly how fast you would get obliterated. Let's launch. First stop, Mercury. We are hugging the sun right now. You'd assume being this close means it's just a constant inferno, right? Wrong. Mercury is the king of mixed signals. Because this rock refuses to hold on to an atmosphere, it cannot regulate heat. So, during the day, you are roasting at a flesh-melting 430 degrees Celsius. But the second the sun goes down, you are instantly flash-frozen at minus 180 degrees Celsius. There is no weather here, just pain. Your biggest nightmare isn't even the temperature. It's the radiation and the vacuum. Mercury gets blasted with 7 times the solar radiation Earth does. You want to land here? Good luck. The terrain is a horror show of craters and cliffs, and since there's barely any air resistance, your spaceship isn't slowing down. It's crashing. Your only tiny slice of hope is the Terminator zone, that thin line between day and night. But even there, you are gambling with your life every second. Now, let's swing by Earth's so-called twin, Venus. Do not let the name fool you. This is the evil twin. It is only 4 months away, but it is a world of absolute death. See those pretty yellow clouds? That is sulfuric acid, literal battery acid. It will dissolve your lungs before you even take a second breath. But let's say you have a supersuit. You descend. It gets dark. It gets claustrophobic. The atmosphere is thick carbon dioxide, blocking out 90% of the sun. The surface temperature is a consistent oven-baking 450 degrees Celsius. And the pressure? Imagine being a kilometer underwater on Earth. That is the air pressure on Venus. You would be crushed into a soda can instantly. If the pressure doesn't get you, the acid or the heat will. Venus is a hard pass. Let's skip Earth and head to the fan favorite, Mars. Everyone wants to move here, right? It's the most habitable option we've got. But let's be real. That bar is incredibly low. A nice summer day on Mars hits 20 degrees Celsius. Not bad. But at night, we are talking minus 153 degrees Celsius. You are turning into a popsicle. The atmosphere is paper thin and mostly CO2, so don't bother trying to breathe. And because that atmosphere is so weak, radiation is raining down on you at 50 times the rate on Earth. Oh, and did I mention the dust storms? We are talking planet-wide storms with winds hitting 100 kilometers per hour. You need an airtight, radiation-shielded bunker just to survive the weekend. All right, leaving the rocky worlds behind, we are entering the realm of the giants. Welcome to Jupiter, the boss level. Do not even think about landing. There is no ground. You are just falling into a nightmare. Before you even get close, the radiation 300,000 kilometers out is already cooking your electronics and your DNA. But let's dive in. Gravity here is 2.4 times stronger than Earth, so you are falling fast. You hit clouds of frozen ammonia at minus 150 degrees Celsius, whipped by winds screaming at 482 kilometers per hour. You keep falling. It gets darker. The pressure spikes. Millions of times Earth's pressure. Eventually, you hit a layer of metallic hydrogen, a freak of nature that's dense enough to trap you forever. And the core? It's hotter than the surface of the sun. You are vaporized. Next up, the jewel of the solar system, Saturn. It looks peaceful, but it is a chaotic mess. First challenge, dodging 146 moons and a massive ring system made of ice, shrapnel, and asteroids. If you don't get shotgun blasted by space debris, you hit the atmosphere. You might see some beautiful auroras, but you are also getting hit with hurricane-force winds blowing at 1,800 kilometers per hour. That is faster than the speed of sound. Drop into the North Pole, and you're inside a hexagonal storm twice the size of Earth. Sink deeper, and just like Jupiter, the pressure mounts until you are crushed, melted, and compressed into the rocky core, which is scorching at 11,700 degrees Celsius. Now we are heading into the deep freeze. Say hello to Uranus. Yes, get the laughs out now, because this place is terrifying. It spins on its side like a rolling ball, causing wild day-night cycles. It is an ice giant, which doesn't mean it's a solid ice cube. It means it's a slushy of toxic gas and heavy elements. It is the coldest planetary atmosphere in the system, dropping to minus 224 degrees Celsius. If the cold doesn't kill you, the diamond rain will. You heard me. The pressure is so intense deep down that carbon crystallizes into diamonds and rains from the sky, whipped around by 900-kilometer-per-hour winds. You are getting machine gunned by diamonds in the dark, freezing void. Finally, the end of the line. Neptune. It's Uranus's twin, but on steroids. It is dark, it is lonely, and it is 30 times farther from the sun than Earth. The winds here go supersonic, breaking the sound barrier. It's got the same diamond ring, the same crushing pressure, but here's the kicker. Despite being frozen on the outside, the core is a blazing 7,000 degrees Celsius. It is a paradox of freezing cold and boiling heat. So there you have it. The solar system is a giant trap designed to freeze, burn, crush, and dissolve you. Earth is looking pretty good right about now, isn't it? If you want to survive the next video, smash that subscribe button right now.